Hi everybody, this is Queen Homegirl doing my first official videography project, not just doing screenshots and adding music, but actually capturing live footage. So that's really exciting. Um, so what I recorded was some crafting that I do pretty often. I am a craft paper fanatic, and it's my little art therapy because I need it. So I'll just kind of talk you through my process. I hope that you enjoy this video. It's been a labor of love. I had to restart because something just was going on with the computer and it was just like overheating, so I had to start from scratch. But the practice kind of really helped me go faster the second time, and I am learning how to kind of expedite the process because it does take a while and it takes practice. So anyway, so this is some craft paper. I found this stuff all over. I shop at mostly Joann's and Michael's, but I did go to Hobby Lobby for that plaid. But I find it everywhere, even Walmart, everywhere. I'm always finding new craft paper spots. And I just really love it. I mean, it's just like fabric and just this instant art. And I never thought I would be into craft paper because I'm a fine artist, but I also like scissors, and I figured that out a long time ago. That I just really like to work with scissors, and so now I'm a crafter as well as a fine artist, and I plan to get back into my painting. I did do some painting last year, and this year I do have an art business that I'm trying to build. And so I'm trying to go the fine art route, but sometimes, you just got to do what you can do. So this is my craft paper stash, and I have a whole lot more. Okay, so I buy this cardstock in this small size, and my first step is to cut all the paper down to the same size so that it can be uniform. I really like just kind of having all the paper become a family. I don't know. But I just like making it the same size because it's nice and neat that way. I think I'm gonna go like on forever with this process here with drawing. I think this is why the video is so long, because there's a lot of drawing, the border, and a lot of cutting. And I didn't just like show you like, oh, this is what I do. I like showed you what I do like 50 times. so um so um yeah, I'm just gonna be cutting, drawing and cutting and drawing and cutting. And sometimes I do all the drawing at once and then cut, and sometimes I draw and cut at the same time, and it looks like that's what I'm doing here. So yeah, I mean, I just really, it's so peaceful. It's such a good vibe. I really just enjoy it. I have to warn you though, this little hobby can get expensive, and it's kind of sneaky, like all the hobbies are. Like, I feel like you're like, oh, the paper is only like $1. I can just, always buy, pick up a piece or two. But honey, when you're just like, you see something that you really like, and you're just in a certain mood, honey, you're gonna spend. And I'm not gonna spoil the surprise for what the next step is. I'm just gonna because I'm excited about all the different things I've discovered in coming up with this project. And what I would like to do is, like I did for the other videos, by just adding words, which I might do to this video too. I haven't yet, but What I would like to do is kind of create a backdrop for my messages. So that's kind of like the whole plan, um, which is just to create these beautiful backdrops um, and put inspiring messages. I just really want my page to be like a wellness page, good energy, give you some good ideas. Maybe, this will evolve into something else because it's kind of, basic. But actually, I have taken it, to some other places. Like sometimes I'll use CD covers, stuff from magazines. I'll collage all kind of stuff. As you will see, I will show you what I like to do, but I just kind of wanted to just show you the basics for this first video. But I do have some other stuff lined up, although this took all day, and I don't know if I want to do this. I just can maybe just give it a break and do it, when I feel like it, which is like how it's supposed to be, like, we don't have to put all this pressure on ourselves. And, it's kind of like shopping. I remember sometimes, like, when I first see a certain paper, I'm like, oh, I remember seeing that. It was so pretty and just so, such a nice feeling. I mean, it just gives me such a nice feeling. I work, I'm a mother. I have a very eventful life, lots of unexpected experiences that have, taught me, the reality of the world we live in is pretty tough. So, I just love all this good energy and just colors and, just doing something artistic and keeping my, art has like really been, that go-to good thing for me throughout my life. Like I remember when I was a kid, I was just like, I heard about this art school and I want to go. And when I was in college, I ended up in art school, and just ever since, it's just kind of pops up and saves the day. Praise the Lord, because we need some kind of joy and happiness in this world because it's rough out here. So, see, look at that. How pretty is that? Like, that's just looking like African meadow or something. I don't know. Like, it's beautiful. So I just embrace all the craft paper, and like I said, I just did not even see myself going this route, but life will surprise you. I mean, I don't even want to be like, oh, excuse my nails, and I had like super glue stuck on my finger that day, which is like yesterday. I don't want to tell you why. I'm trying to fix things around here. Things get broke, gotta get fixed. But maybe in the future I will. But actually, getting my nails done kind of gets in the way of things I need to do. So I have to do my daughter's hair. I know there's some people that can do everything with nails, but I got a lot going on, so I don't think I can really bother with that right now. At this point, maybe, I do plan on getting some manicures, and hopefully one day I'll have a video with beautifully manicured nails, but that's not today. I'm just glad that my finger is not still looking crazy because I injured it at work and it was not looking good for a while. So now it looks at least normal. And actually that kind of is something that held me up from doing these overhead shots earlier this year, because I did not want my wonky looking finger in the video. So now you can't even see, and it's just like a little reminder that time heals all wounds. See, it's so deep. See how deep art can be? It's just like so cool. I don't know how long I can run my mouth. This is kind of fun. I was kind of like talking on the phone. I'm not talking to myself. I'm talking to you. I hope you're doing good. I hope you're having a good day, and definitely, like and subscribe. I'm so excited. I'm a new YouTuber, so it's really, really exciting for me to be able to say those words, like and subscribe and share. but um, but yeah, I I hope you're having a good day, and feel free to comment. Please keep your comments positive. We just want to have a positive space. I know they say whenever you put yourself out there that you're putting yourself out there. So and I went to art school, so I know all about that constructive criticism. So yeah, and so here with this paper, I think this was like some of the paper I get is cardstock or thicker. This is a real thin paper, which is why I like to mount it. Well, oh, I didn't. Yeah, I spilled the beans. Um, I like to mount it on the cardstock that you saw me using as a stencil, and that's why I use it as a stencil so that it can, be the same size and just be nice and sturdy. So, um, so this paper is pretty thin, but it doesn't even matter because it's all sturdy once it gets to where it's going. And what matters most is that it's beautiful. It's so beautiful. So, I just, hope, and I even build it up even more than this. I don't, just leave it like this. I really try to enhance it as much as possible. But yeah, I mean, it is pretty crafty. It's pretty crafty. I don't know if it could ever be considered like real art. I mean, and it's not my design. It's not my photography, so I can't really claim it. But collage. I think the rule I heard, I don't know, don't quote me, but I heard that all you have to do is change the image by 20% to make it, I guess, yours, or to be able to sell it. So, so yeah, so we'll see what the next one is, I just find so many beautiful papers that in Adobe Premiere Pro, and that is, Adobe Premiere Pro is the editing software that I'm using for this. I am very proud to say that. So I filmed yesterday, and I was like, oh my gosh, I filmed upside down, and now I need to film again. So I did, but I think it was unnecessary. I really could have gotten the point across, but I'm like, oh, I love all this paper, so I want to share it all. So yeah, wouldn't this be like so cool if I could just like turn this into some kind of like high-paying career? That's what people do with social media these days, but I don't really expect that. I really just want, like the reason I love all forms of art, but one of the reasons I'm doing videography is because I'm trying to break into the digital marketing career, digital marketing, and so I figured a good skill set for that would be to be able to make videos. Like, you have to be able to promote products and services and whatever, and so you gotta get that camera rolling. And you would think, I mean, it's kind of one of those things that's easy, but it's not. Like, you have to make time for it, and oh my gosh, people think that, oh, just turn on your camera. It's like, honey, my camera, turn on your phone, use your phone. But it's like, no, I don't have enough room on my phone. And you got to get that camera, you've got to get that SD card, the SD card reader, you got it. I got Adobe Express. It was just really like one step at a time. And lots of little things that just kind of helped me overcome whatever was in my way of just kind of getting behind the camera and pressing record. And I think, like, I kind of knew that I didn't want to just get in front of the camera, and not yet anyway, that I just kind of want to do these overhead shots, and just kind of share things this way. Mhm. So yeah. So yeah, where were we? Okay, double stick tape. Yeah, I like that pattern. That's like some of that old school 80s, vibe. Let's see what we have next. I need to move on to the next thing. Okay, yeah, see, I'm like, okay, can we kind of like wrap this up? We don't need to like go on forever about this. We need to like go to the next step and okay, see like how the back is mounted. And sometimes, it's not quite even, but hey, good enough. Good enough for me, okay? It's just for me. This is my little heart hole puncher that I found that I just really love. Yeah, so I put hearts on everything. I think it's just, good energy. Plus it gives me a way to combine different patterns. So those are some hearts that I have cut out. I have like a whole shoebox full and some Ziploc bags full of hearts. Yeah, it really is fun. Yeah, this is the fun part. This is the fun part, really putting the different craft papers together. And hearts really allow me to do that. And there's more to come. It doesn't stop there. Okay, we got more where that came from, baby. This is major, you guys. Like recording, and editing and doing the voiceover and possibly music. Like that's, those are skills that, an employer could work with. However, anyway, yeah, I really love this. This one is kind of, it reminds me of the Hamptons, I got that Hamptons taste on, the around the way budget, but it's all good. I'll work it out. So, yeah, and then I just like this one because it just looks like summer vibes. And I usually like that little flower on there kind of doesn't contrast as well as I would like with the pink that's already on there. But I was just like, what, there's black on there. People will still, see it pop. So, and I'm going to put another black heart on the bottom there. So, I'll work out. But yeah, so just like those summer vibes, maybe this one. I really would like to title these. I don't know if I can title crafts, this is not fine art. No, I didn't quite commit. So yeah, so this is just my little process of working it out, figuring it out. Yeah, bam. It was like, okay, we're gonna go with aquatic theme. If I could have found our flowers and aquatic, I don't know why I thought that one together, but that's to me. So, it makes sense to me. It's my little stash. I don't know if I'm done. Yes, that's what I was waiting for. Oh my goodness. Okay, now. Oh my gosh, this stuff is like. I feel like I wish I would have found this stuff when I was younger, like a teenager or in my early 20s, because like I just know, like I would have just, it's like stickers for grown-ups, that, it's like playing you throw away, like this is a little bit more special than that. Okay, also I think at this angle, I couldn't quite see, like I'm not seeing things the way the camera is seeing things, so I was kind of struggling a little bit to see if it was matching up, seeing it's not, and I couldn't really tell from the angle where I was sitting, so but I didn't, still working out those details, but hey, good enough. Let's see. And so yes, washi tape and hearts and beautiful craft paper all together. Something that I didn't include in this video, which is actually like one of my favorite art tools these days, is a laminator. I mean, if you're gonna craft like this, you need a laminator because your stuff is just gonna fall apart. You know, washi tape is not highly sticky, so you have to laminate. So I know that's kind of but yeah, I mean it's necessary. You know, otherwise your little stuff is going to be falling off and eventually in a mess and getting dirty, and it's not going to work. So laminate. Yeah. So yeah, this is a really fun part, getting to figure out, like what washi tape is going to be like the final touch for the color scheme here. And I just really like, I'm artsy, so I just like to do a lot of little mismatch, I don't want too matchy like this, because it was just, like I said, it was just so therapeutic, and I just needed positivity in my life. Like, I cannot handle the toxicity in the world. It's just so gross. I cannot, ugh, gross. So I'm like, I need good vibes. I know how I like to feel. I know who I want to be, and I do not want to be like in a bad mood. Be happy and enjoying my life. For the most part. I mean, I know life is a lot of work, and we can't be happy all the time. But it definitely is not supposed to be like trauma. Like, come on. So yeah, this kind of like offsets the trauma. So yeah, I enjoyed this. This is really like helping my spirit, helping me heal from the things that I've experienced that have just been hard on me. And yeah, and I'm just like, I'm hoping that you can get into it too. But I would say, like, try to do it less expensively than I have. But you know what? Hey, do you know what I'm saying? Because, YOLO. Yeah, I really like these colors. I know I found that striped washi tape at Daiso, so that's a good place to find washi tape, and they have some really cool washi tape. I went to the one in San Francisco one day. Yes, baby. I'm telling you, this crafting takes me everywhere. I really enjoyed being in like the Japantown Daiso. There's no better place, like for washi tape, and I should do my research on washi tape. Also, if you want any videography tips, I'll tell you some of the other things that are going on in this video. The little thing you see on the left, the black thing, is a mic stand, and that's what's holding my camera. I hope to get like a real like camera holder. Like, I have a tripod, but it doesn't work for this angle. So I am using a mic stand, and it's working for me for this. And so, but yeah, and like when I'm out, I'm like, okay, now I can really like, be thinking about like what I need for my videos, instead of just like, thinking about crafting. I'm just like, videography is an art form. It really is. Like, there's a lot of creative decisions that you have to make, especially if you're using music. You want to just like time the music right and everything. So, I mean, even using your voice, I mean, that's very artistic. I mean, I don't want to say it's acting, because I'm not acting, I'm just being myself. I guess it's more like a podcast, but that's a talent, just like using your voice. So yeah, like I have a really cool washi tape story. I was kind of on a budget again, but I just always go into the craft store because I'm hard-headed. I'm like, I know I'm supposed to keep my money, but I'm just like, you never know what you're gonna find. And I just found like this most beautiful washi tape, this one roll, and sometimes you have to buy a whole tube just to get one that you want. Like I try not to do that because I feel like sometimes they do that, you know, intentionally, like put a really, really nice one and then put some weak ones, and then you're like spending money to get, you know, it's like some good marketing strategy. Like you're like, oh, I gotta have that one. And then you just buy a whole tube just to get that one. But you know what? Some people are serious about their washi tape. Like, and I remember, you know, like the washi tape will be missing from the package. I'm like, oh, some people, like, you know, they're serious about their washi tape. And she was like she was like noticing that, you know, people were like breaking into the washi tape or like, you know, and she'd ask me, she's like, what do people do with this anyway? Like, and I was just like, girl, are you serious? I was like, wow, you know, because I was just like, how could you not know all the things you could do with washi tape? I mean, you could just decorate so much with washi tape, but you know, I tried to keep it practical. I didn't tell her about this, but I was just like, well, you know, I can work on the bulletin boards at work, you know, so you know, but she kind of pulled back because I'm like, you're not supposed to kind of like diss the products that the customers like, you know, like you're supposed to be like, oh yeah, this is beautiful, or you know, you're not even supposed to ask people like what they're gonna do with it, because that's like TMI, you know. Like you just be like, oh, that's pretty, or oh, okay, or just say nothing. Just be like, thank you, have a good day, you know. And so, yeah, she just was like, I think she was annoyed because people were stealing. No, you know, it's not that serious to be stealing. You know, you don't want to get, you know, tapped on the shoulder over some washi tape. You know, like, come on now, it's not that serious. Just even if, but anyway, so yeah, one of the last, I think it might have been the last time that I bought it. Yeah, I just found this really beautiful washi tape, and I just knew it was. I knew it was just like the right kind, and I'm like, I have not had any, you know, washi tape like this yet, so I just was feeling super lucky. Well, I'm just finishing my video. I got to work on my video today, so yeah, so really, really excited because the other videos I made were not actual footage, but this one is, and so this is like a super big deal.
That's why I like this one because it's so.
You like that one?
This one. I like the heights. These is so cute. I love. And did you know I love making heights, Mom?
Yeah, me too. Yeah, they're so easy and they're fun.
Like, let me tell you something. I can just make my heart. I can't cut the heart out. I can make the heart
with the hole puncher. See, I knew it. I knew I used it. Okay, this is the washi tape I was telling everyone about. I was like, I was on a budget, but I went into the craft store anyway.
I love washies.
I know, they're so fun. They're like stickers, right?
Yeah, I just don't. I don't like. I like tape, but it's too sticky. I don't like tape. I only like washies.
No, you like, well, you know, sometimes you need tape. Like I use double stick tape to put the project together.
I use 100 double tape. And
the washi tape decorates, you know, and other tape like makes everything like stick really well together.
Wow.
And then I use lamination, which is kind of like a form of tape because it makes everything stick. And I think that's the last one. That's the last one. So that's why I'm like, oh yeah, this video is like really wrapping up. It's getting towards the end. And I've been talking for the whole time, and it's been a whole hour. That's a long time to talk, isn't it?
Something. Why did you make so many videos, Mom?
Because I'm trying to get into videography so I can enhance my career. It's a skill set that I'm trying to master. And I hope that you can master it. You probably can. I should have mastered it a long time ago, but I've been busy doing other things.
But Mommy, what? Like the washi tape looks so beautiful. Like I like the pink ones are super cute.
Yeah.
And that's why I wash the candies.
Alright, we made it to the end of the video. That says, do you know how to read yet?
Nope.
What do you think that says?
like and subscribe?
No, it does not say like and subscribe. It should say like and subscribe. That's a good idea, but it doesn't. It says Q. So what word starts with Q?
Oh
Queen.
no. Queen.
Queen.
Wait, that says queen?
Yeah, you're just in kindergarten, so you're still learning, but we're gonna practice. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe and share.